From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your evening update.
Kent's Meats and Grocery is much more than a grocery store. We carry a full line of quality meats, local and organic vegetables, and a large variety of fish, Green Mountain Smart Control pellet grills, and a full deli case of sandwiches and side dishes.
Good evening, everyone. I'm meteorologist Mike Kruger. Hope you had yourselves a great Tuesday. For your Tuesday, October 22nd for tonight, let's get you through Kruger's Quickcast here. And you're going to be looking at temperatures on the cool side again, probably somewhere in the mid to even some upper 40s here in the valley. Pretty cold in the mountains. We're talking low to mid 30s there. And you can see out along the coast here, temperatures should be somewhere in the mid 40s for those overnight lows. All right, so out the door tomorrow morning. All right, so there you can see it's going to be on the chilly side again. Temperatures upper 40s for the valley. We're talking mid to upper 30s here for Siskiyou, Modoc County, the eastern mountains, and for the north coast, temperatures somewhere in the mid 40s. All right, so here's what we have in store for us tomorrow. I think some of us could quite possibly touch that 80-degree mark here in the valley for tomorrow. Otherwise, mainly upper 70s. For the mountains in the 60s, some low 70s, especially in Trinity County, and for the inland areas. And we're talking upper 50s for your daytime highs along the coast. All right, here's your 7-day outlook for the valley. Temperatures, as I mentioned, kind of hovering around that 80-degree mark, upper 70s to about 80 here through Saturday. Now, you'll notice on Sunday, still dry. I've got a chance for showers, though. Now, there could be some showers as early as Sunday for the valley, but I think it's going to be more like a Sunday into Monday event. Now, I'm still keeping the chance for showers on Saturday. However, it's beginning to look less and less promising for rain as early as Saturday. So it's going to be mainly a Sunday, Monday event. And I think most of the rain will be for the coast. And then, of course, some of the inland areas. And then as you start heading eastward, you do start seeing less and less in the way of rain. You'll also notice on Wednesday for northern Del Norte, northern Siskiyou County, and northern Modoc County, there could be a passing sprinkle or light shower. There is a weak disturbance that's going to maybe just clip northern California, but I think most of it will stay in southern Oregon. Otherwise, dry through the rest of the week with that chance for showers, especially Sunday into Monday. All right, that's Kruger's Quickcast. Here's a look at your deeper dive forecast now. We do expect dry and mild conditions for the rest of the week. Slight warming trend over the next few days, not by much, but you'll notice it'll be a little bit warmer out there. Cooler and unsettled this weekend, especially Sunday to Monday. And then looking at the long range, I'm just not seeing any big storms heading our way. So not a lot of rain, with the exception of some decent rain heading for parts of the north coast here with this weekend's system. The winds for today, really not that big of a deal. Now, what we're going to notice here for tomorrow, though, they're picking up from the northwest. Now, we could see those gusts possibly 20, 25 miles per hour. Not a major wind event, but enough to possibly elevate that fire weather risk because, of course, as we go into Thursday, we expect those calmer winds. But take a look at the humidity levels as we go into Wednesday. We're down into the low to mid-teens here. So with the higher winds, with the lower humidity, that may elevate that fire weather risk a little bit here. And even though the winds are dying down on Thursday, it's going to be even drier, unfortunately, on Thursday. So the clouds that we saw today, those should pretty much begin to dissipate here as we go into Wednesday. We'll call it partly cloudy, but see this right here? We've got this very weak disturbance that may just clip northern California. This is what I was talking about here for tomorrow. Northern Del Norte, northern Siskiyou, or northern Modoc could see a passing sprinkle with that very weak disturbance. In the meantime, I'm also tracking this area of low pressure right here and have been even since last week. This will open up and weaken and move closer to us later this week. So by Thursday, Friday, you can see it kind of pushes more to our north and west. So we remain dry through the rest of this work week. But this is going to help to open the door for a couple of storm systems to approach. Now, as we go into Saturday, you see how it's not looking very promising for a lot of rainfall. There's a chance that over the next day or two, I may be taking out the chance for showers on Saturday and probably just kind of really confine it to Sunday and into Monday because that's when that trough of low pressure begins to move in. Now, it's also going to bring some cooler air. So you'll notice those temperatures really starting to drop, especially as we go into Sunday, Monday, and even into continuing into early next week. Now, high pressure does kind of build in here for around Tuesday of next week, probably drying things out. And then another storm system right here. This one's fairly weak. Doesn't have a lot of rainfall associated with it, so it'll most likely just bring us maybe a chance for showers by the middle to latter part of next week, but again, just probably won't amount to much. Speaking of not amounting to much here, most of the rain, as I mentioned, you can see your typical footprint for this time of the year. You see the storm systems hit the coast where we see sometimes decent amounts of rainfall, half an inch, maybe even over an inch of rainfall once all is said and done. I mean, you think about yesterday, right, where we saw over an inch of rainfall for parts of Del Norte County. Nothing really reported anywhere else. Well, I mean, to the east, you did see a little bit out towards the inland areas. But again, the valley was, you saw a stray shower as well, but it didn't amount to much, right? So again, that typical footprint where you see most of that rain for the coast. And then as you head eastward, you start seeing less in the way of rainfall. And then, by the way, those totals are looking at the next 7 days. Now, I was mentioning temperatures are dropping, but it's still not going to be until next week. As you can see here, kind of hovering around just above normal for this time of the year. And then a nice dip in our temperatures. And really, once the temperatures drop, they stay down through next week, kind of hovering around that upper 60s to low 70s range here through most, if not all of next week. So some cooler fall weather is certainly in store for us. Taking a look at our wave heights. No big changes here. They may increase a little bit here on your Thursday, but overall, not that big of a deal. No small correct advisories or anything of the nature, really, over the next several days. Here's your forecast for tonight. Again, chilly, mid to upper 40s, even some low 50s for the valley. Low to mid 30s for the higher elevations, although places like Trinity County, upper 30s to about 40. Same situation inland, and mid 40s out along the coast. All right, here's your Trinity County neighborhood forecast. Your temperature is upper 60s to low 70s. Dry through Friday. Again, I'm keeping that chance for showers in there on Saturday, but honestly, I think most of it will be Sunday into Monday. That's the case for the coast as well. 58 for Rio Delta tomorrow, 60 out in Blue Lake. We take you up north with 68 degrees for Gas Key, Smith River about 63, 70 in Orleans, and 72 degrees for Willow Creek. For Siskiyou County, again, maybe a slight chance up to the north. Happy Camp, Hornbrook, Doris, McDowell, maybe Gazelle, Ashland. All seeing that slight chance for showers on Wednesday. Otherwise, I do expect, of course, that chance for showers by the weekend. Hold on tight. I got one little bug in my throat. Excuse me. But I didn't want to wrap up this show here because we still got to get through it. Temperatures low 60s, 62 degrees for California Pines, 60 in Fort Bidwell. Boy, it's just hitting there in that throat. We'll get through it though. We'll get through it, folks. We can do it. 60 for Viola, 73 degrees for Susanville, 74 in Doyle. Ooh, I can't breathe in too much. Temperatures lows, upper 60s here. Should be dry through the week, even Saturday. As I mentioned, Sunday to Monday is when I expect those best chances for showers. Your Valley Neighborhood forecast brought to you by Walgament Painting. Upper 70s for those daytime highs. 78 degrees for Chico, 77 for Orland, and 77 degrees for Elk Creek. Let's take you up north, about 79 degrees tomorrow in Bella Vista. Yeah, we're going to be hovering around that 80-degree mark for that daytime high. There's a look at Red Bluff. Temperatures upper 70s. Chance for showers possibly by around Sunday into Monday. So there's your 7-day forecast for Redding. Those temperatures upper 70s to maybe around 80 through Saturday. Sunday about 72. And that chance for showers Sunday into Monday. That's your evening update. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. and on Coffee with Kruger at 7 a.m. Have a great night.
Wiggly mouth.
Woggy mouth.
No.
Painting.
Wiggy mouth.
It's Woogie Moth Painting.
It's Walgamoth Painting, and yes, we'll paint anything.